Wind and Water Change the Earth is an earth science unit incorporating ideas about maps and globes, landforms, bodies of water, and erosion. Let's look into the unit at a glance. This unit covers several second-grade earth and space science standards about Earth's landforms, erosion, and bodies of water. Each of the next-generation science standards correspond to a Missouri Learning Standard listed in parentheses on this chart. Take a moment to pause the video and review them. In this unit, students try to design a structure to prevent wind erosion. The anchoring phenomenon used to connect students to the science content is the idea that rocks can change shape, such as this one in the shape of an arch on the beach. How did this rock form? After each lesson, students will reflect to consider what they have learned that will help them figure out the answers to the questions they have about how the Earth's surface changes. The design challenge for this unit is a culminating activity in Lesson 8. Closely connected to the anchoring phenomenon of a rock in the shape of an arch, students are tasked with designing a solution to prevent wind erosion. They research problems created by wind blowing away sand and soil, then apply that research to design, build, and test a windbreak. Now that we have an idea about what students will study in this unit, take a look at the unit flowchart. This unit is divided into 3 sections, and there are 8 lessons total. Section 1 asks students to explore types of landforms and bodies of water that can be found on Earth's surface. This section will take about 9 days, plus some extra time for student-created landform models to dry. Here are some of the content-level big ideas for Section 1 and how students will figure them out. Students use patterns found on globes and maps to determine common characteristics of bodies of water on Earth's surface and sort them into categories. Students also use maps and globes to identify common landforms, sort them by characteristics, and figure out that there are observable patterns on Earth's surface. Section 2 asks students to consider what landforms are made of in order to further explore the ways wind and water can change Earth's surface over time. This section will take about 10 days. Students explore properties of rocks and other earth materials that build up or break down to create landforms. They create models of water erosion, including waves on the beach, fast and slow-moving rivers, soil erosion, and cave formation. They figure out the patterns in the ways earth and water interact. They construct an argument to support the idea that sometimes changes to Earth's surface happen quickly and can be observed as the shape of the land changes. Other times, the changes are so slow that they must be observed over much longer periods of time. Section 3 connects ideas about landforms, bodies of water, and ways the Earth can change to the idea that humans can build solutions to address problems created by erosion. This section will take about 2 days. Students use a model to observe and describe wind erosion. They make connections between fast and slow changes to the land to consider the problems it can create when landforms change. They determine that humans can design, build, and test solutions to wind erosion and create a model of a windbreak that can be tested. They figure out that humans can build structures to prevent or slow down the effects of erosive forces, such as wind and water. By the end of this unit, students will discover the ways land is built up and broken down, explore examples of how land and water interact, and determine how engineers can address problems related to erosion. For more information, please visit our website, mySciPartners.com. mySci, inspiring the next generation of scientists.